Hello once again, and this is J.Ashley Spencer. Hello, J.Ashley Spencer here. J.Ashley Spencer. This is J.Ashley Spencer. J.Ashley Spencer, and hello, and this is J.Ashley Spencer, and this is also the homebrew room RD brewery. And today we've got some sweet Newquay brown, which is dark brown ale, made from malt and hops. So there you go. Basically, we're going to be mixing it with sugar today because I have no malt. I only have like a tiny little amount, and that won't cover anything. So I was just like, screw it, we'll just do it with sugar because it's actually got instructions on the back, which is unusual. So yeah, we're going to do something that I haven't actually done before, which I should, but I've never done. Let me just show you what that is going to be, what that's going to entail. So basically, it actually recommends on here that you leave the can in boiling hot water so it actually melts down all the syrupy stuff, which is a very good idea because trying to get this out is impossible, basically. So yeah, you can add sugar and all that. Basically exactly the same thing. We got a bucket there. This is actually 2 kilograms of sugar. So we will just use this one here. We'll use the malt later on. I say later on, like much later on. But yeah. So I'm going to get some hot water and then place this in there. We'll probably, I don't know what I'm even going to put it in. Might put it in that one there, who knows. And then yeah, we'll get some other boiling water up. What else do we need? So this says we need 3.5 litres, which is 6 pints of boiling water. So basically I'm going to do this all upstairs because my mum's in the kitchen right now, so I can't really be bothered to like talk over her and be like, what's that? I'm just like, shut up. Can't really tell my mum shut up either. So yeah, so we're just going to do it like that. I'm going to boil the kettle, bring it up here, and then we're just going to mix it up here. When you are mixing, word of warning, put something down. If you got like nice floor like me, just put something down, protect the floor. Do that at all costs because you don't want this syrup stuff on there because it's really sticky, really sugary. And just normal sugar. Once that gets wet and it's on the floor, then yeah, you are pretty much screwed. So just cover your floor, cover the surface that you're doing it on. When you're opening this, I would recommend actually doing it above this or something because it just goes everywhere. So yeah. Anyway, let's get on to that. I'm going to boil the water up and place this in there, then boil some more water up, and then yeah, do that. Another thing, for like measuring, if you can't really measure out 3.5 litres in your kettle, I normally just fill up 6 pint glasses and then just dash them into the kettle. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I was on the phone to my mate for absolute ages. She's from America, I never really speak to her. By choice, I don't know. I've just clocked, so I'm going to put this in here. It's just going to... I've forgotten how small this was. Right, if we... Talking about that little towel, if we put this on here, hopefully too much doesn't go, but... Maybe the corner of that in there? We'll just leave that in there for about like a few minutes. Let it heat up. This little jug isn't... oh god, whatever. Let that heat up, and that we got our bucket here, all clean in there, and then we got the sugar there. So yeah, I'll come back and then actually just boil the kettle. So yeah, I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so basically I'm just gonna empty out the rest of the kettle. You're gonna have to be careful here because the kettle's actually, some of the kettle's broken, but there you go. All I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove the scummy this. Like that. I haven't got all of it. All I'm going to do basically is fill this up 6 times. So that's 1 pint. See that? I don't know. 2 pint. There's probably an easier way of doing this. 3. 4. Most kettles don't really take 6 pints. That's the thing. 5. Oh god. If we'll go 5 and then we'll do the 6th one in a bit. So yeah, we'll boil the 6th one. You can see it's way past the max time, so yeah, it should be alright. We'll do the 6th one after. So yeah, I'm probably going to actually drag the thing down here and do this bit down here, because yeah, it's quite messy. Okay, so basically what we're going to be doing, the kettle has just boiled. Just getting the bottle opener. Oh, completely forgotten what it's called. Out, and then we're just gonna tin opener. That's it. Just gonna open this. Hopefully, it's a lot better than last time. What can we get? By the way, this stuff is really, really sticky. I'm weird for actually tasting that, but yeah, this stuff is well sticky. Right, all we're gonna do, lift this up, take the spoon out, put it somewhere else, and drop it all in. Look at that, that is like tar. I have to say, heating water up and then putting it in, it didn't really help all that much. It's mad difference in colour between this and the other one. What? I like to try and get the most of that first, and then basically with the kettle, you just want to, don't know if I can do this right here, can I? Maybe, hopefully I can. We change the positioning like this, hopefully you can still see it. I like to just, you need to make sure you whip this around so we can little strands catch on something. Basically, just want to get the hot water. Just kind of melt it off. And try not to burn your hand like I have just done. Ow. Right, let's. Right, if we just go like this. Try and. Right, there's no little strands. We fill this up. I'm thinking it should be able to fill up fully. Just leave that there for a bit. Right now we're going to get the sugar and just dump in. Right, so I've got 1 kilogram of caster sugar in it. Look at that. That's how much you need to make. You need to make beer. Basically, what I want to do is right now there is actually a load of syrup on the spoon. Can't actually show you, but you have to trust me on this one. Try and get the hot water to sort of like take it off where I'm gripping. Because yeah, like I said, stuff is very sticky. Quite grim. Yeah, right. You stir, try and stir the syrup in first. Just a bit. Like this. Stuff is thick. I've never actually made this Newquay brown, so yeah. Bit by bit, just pour a bit in. Like, I never knew beer was this sort of rich in sugar, but stuff is bad. I may have just burnt my hand there. Oh. Like that. I felt nasty. Right, so keep stirring this in. Just add the rest. That was nasty and that tastes nasty as well. I kind of want to show you. I've got this on a full tripod, so that's why. I was going to try and show you the... Right now, this tastes like really strong super malt. Right, so we're going to mix this in a little bit more. Just remembered we need to put in that the last pint. So we'll be putting them in a second. You just want to let it sit for about 10 minutes and then we'll go into the next bit, which will be adding the cold water and the yeast. So yeah. That really smells like super malt. It's quite nice actually. Right. So once you feel like all the sugar is stirred in, or most of it, just let it rest. With me, I need to add in that last pint, but yeah. Have a little cup of tea, and then yeah, get back to it in about 10 minutes. Right, so I normally like to fill the rest up in the bathtub because the shower works quicker, sort of thing. Plus, I stored this upstairs anyway, so yeah. Right. That actually smells well nice. Just smells like super malt. Right, now we're going to add the cold water. So yeah, we want to add it up to just there, where it says 23 litres. Make sure you stir it in as well. There's currently right now a massive, looks like Guinness, there's a massive head on it, so I have to judge by the side. I can't actually see down there. Right, that should be it right now. Sweet. So that's all the colour we're in. Now all we need to do, I'll let these bubbles die down a bit. What you want to do, open up the yeast. Oh please don't say I need to cut this. You have to open it up like this. Alright, I'm going to do this 2 hands because I don't trust myself here. Well, I thought I'd just open that, but turns out I didn't. Right, there we go. Open the smallest hole. So the yeast is just there, put a hole there. Basically I want to just make a little hole in the head of the beer. All these bubbles are going to go anyway, so. I'm just going to push that down with a spoon. If you're worried about the yeast sticking to the spoon, I'd just say leave the spoon in until like the next day, or whenever you can actually see the spoon with nothing on. There's no point in wasting yeast. Right, if you just want to try and mix that in as much as it'll go. Maybe push the foam down, try and get it mixed. No, only be slightly, but slightly is better than anything. And yeah, so I'm just going to leave the spoon in here and just do this up. Make sure you sort of like press it down so it has space for the air to go. And I'd say in the beginning you want to open this within like about half an hour, just to let the first bit of air escape, because it will start swelling up and it will just go bang, so you don't want that to happen. So yeah, so I'm going to take it back in my room and we'll carry on filming then. Okay, so I accidentally left this a little bit too long, but we're going to hit the... Actually no, that ain't going to bang that bad. Oh, I didn't even bang. But yeah, you can see it's already working right now. Just gonna let all the rest of the air out, seal it up, and then basically I'm just gonna just put it in there, and then put all the stuff over. So yeah, I'll film it once I've done that. Yeah, so I'm doing this. Literally put everything over like that. Just keep it nice and warm. Put that out of there. Put that over there. And then boom. So yeah, don't worry if you don't have one of them. I just want to keep it warm. So yeah. But anyway, I'll catch you in the next bit. So see you in a bit.